This year with gardening, I'm trying something a little different than what I've done in the past. It is spring. Spring means new life and shenanigans. It is officially spring. It's actually the second day of spring, and it actually feels like spring because yesterday did not feel like spring. It was cold and no sun. Today it actually feels like spring. Spring is always exciting. Things are gonna get green, we have babies on the ground, and it's time to get ready for garden season. Now, I am a lazy gardener. I'm not very good at it. I do the best I can. I do get a lot of enjoyment out of gardening when I can bring something in and feed my family with it, whether it's herbs or tomatoes or something. I do get a lot of enjoyment out of it, but I'm not very good at it. I don't want to weed a lot, so we try to use raised beds to kind of keep down some of the weeds. It doesn't always work. I still have to weed some. I'm not the best gardener, but I do already have some stuff in the ground. So let's go talk about it real quick. These are our raised beds that have been built for several years. We have some spring cleanup to do in that. We're going to get Reagan and the kids helping on that soon. The first thing I want to show is this is a little like 4x4 bed, and I have the tomato stakes. I have tomato stakes on the end. I have put tomatoes in here, but since Reagan built this little bed, I've wanted to put garlic in it. And the best way to plant garlic is actually to plant it in the fall and then harvest it the next summer. So as you can see, there's weeds already in the bed. But all of this is garlic. So I have planted 3 varieties. I have two soft necks and a hard neck. Hard neck will get a garlic scape and we get to harvest that. And then later on, we'll actually get the bulb of the garlic. So I have a bed full of garlic and I'm so excited. Little garlics, there's another one.
Today's video is brought to you by Cat's Claw Fasteners. Listen, if you are tired of the hassle and the busted knuckles that come with using traditional fence staples, let me tell you about the solution. Cat's Claw Fasteners are fast and easy to install. They are incredibly versatile. We have found so many different uses for them here on the farm, from fencing to feeders to chicken coops. The possibilities are only limited by your imagination. If you're interested in adding another tool to your Homestead tool bag, head over to fencingstaples.com and use code GWP-FREE for free shipping on your order.
So that is super exciting that we can actually see our garlic. Last year, you can kind of see the remnants of the cardboard and stuff that we put. This was a fresh piece I put out in the bed. Bo tore this one up. I put cardboard between all of our beds, and it worked really well for weed control. If I had had something to put on top of it other than just the cardboard. It did help a lot. And we are going to do that again with what I've been calling my poor man's mulch, which just means everything out of the barn, pulling it out and putting it on top of the cardboard. That is in the process of happening. Hopefully I can get the kids working on that this weekend when the weather's going to be okay. But we'll see. I have 2 other raised beds. I have this one and this one. They are falling apart. When we moved here to the farm, we actually put these in the bed of a truck loaded with dirt and plants and brought them here. And they're rough. This one has fallen over a couple times. This one's not bad. But these are, well, that one came right out of the ground. I need to water them. These are onions, red, yellow, and white. There's some in this bed too. I will also probably put some lettuce in there. I've got some lettuce starts. Lettuce will be going out about the time that I need to get herbs in the ground, so I can put my herbs in there too. This year with gardening, I'm trying something a little different than what I've done in the past. I have never been very good at starting seeds. So this year I'm going to try to do seed starts in milk jugs. And you cut it open, you put your soil in it, and then we will tape these closed. I'll take the lids off too. And we will leave these outside in the sunlight, and these are going to act like little mini greenhouses. And what's awesome about this is you can get, depending on what you're growing, about 5 seeds or more. Like basil, I just dumped a bunch in there. My loofah gourds, I put 5 little seeds, you know, the corners and then the center, and we'll duct tape it closed, and we will set these out in the sun. And they weren't very hard to do at all. They were very simple. I just put some basic potting soil in here because these are just getting the plants sprouted. They will go into our good soil once they're ready to go into the ground or in the raised beds. But it is spring. Spring means new life and shenanigans. I love some good animal shenanigans. And it seems like I'm always up to animal shenanigans. If you watched the last video, you know I did not get any keeper does this year. I wanted to possibly save some mini Nubians back, and that didn't happen. And then we lost one of our yearling doe. She actually was 2 when we lost, or almost 2 or 2. She would have been right at 2, and that was Miss Laramie. Belle, one of our Nubians who has a very good milk supply, very healthy milk supply, lost her doeling 6 weeks early, which means her bag and her milk supply did not fully build to what they normally would have for a year. I'm not going to get as much milk as I was planning to get. And we used our Nubians to stock our freezer. We get cheese in the freezer and we get other stuff in the freezer using their milk. And with that, me and Reagan, he was involved in this decision. He's a little bit of an enabler. So I would like to formally introduce you to Lottie. Say hi, ma'am. Lottie is a full-blooded in-milk Nubian doe. She came from the same farm that Miss Laramie came from, but she also came with something else. Do y'all see that little happy big-eared baby? Hi. She's still a little skittish. And I would like to introduce Miss Josephine. We're going to call her Joe for short because Josephine's kind of a mouthful to say on a regular basis. Miss Josephine is also a full-blooded Nubian and will be registered. And she is so different colored than what I normally go for. Oh, you can't even, I don't even know if you can really tell in the light. Hi. Hi. Can you tell everyone hi with your big ears? You may be able to see her little spots. She has like cream colored spots. It almost looks like she rolled around in a mud puddle and the mud's starting to come off. Yeah, are you a pretty girl? She is still a little unsure about people, but she is gorgeous and I love her. I also love her coloring. It is so different than the other goats I have. I have a lot of tri-colored goats. I have a lot of browns and blacks and whites and combinations of those. I do have a couple of black and white goats, but even my black and whites have some brown on them. Because like we have Miss Sunny, who is a tricolor. Miss Dawn is not labeled as a tricolor, but she has the 3 colors. Hi, babies. You have Miss Dawn, which even though she's mainly black and white, she has brown on the back of her legs and her belly. Hi, baby. Miss Eden, she is has the 3 colors on her too. Miss Violet is the lightest color of goat I have. And hi, sweets. Hi, Patsy. So if you've been counting, we now will have 5 full Nubians in our herd. And I'm so excited about it. We were really happy to have the 4. We were going to have 4 until we lost Laramie. I really wasn't looking for a new doe or a new doeling and just stumbled upon Miss Lottie and Miss Josephine by chance. I was looking on Facebook. The breeder that Laramie came from happened to post that she was going to sell the 2 as a pair together. And I half joking looked at Reagan and was like, "Ooh, look." And he's like, "How much are they?" And well, here we are later with Miss Josephine and Miss Lottie. and I am so excited about them. I've already been milking Lottie, and she does wonderful on the milk stand. She's still a little skittish. She's still trying to find her place in the herd, but she is settling in quite well. Miss Josephine is settling in with all the babies, and it is wonderful to see. What do you think, Belle? Dawn? Big girls. Do y'all like the new addition? Sir, come here. You have a snotty nose. So I was just butted last night, and now I have a snotty nose. Now we're gonna have to give him a checkup, but we'll take care of that. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Say hi. I know. Okay, get down, go play. He didn't like me checking him out. Happy spring, guys. I hope you are getting some sun and some warmer weather wherever you're at. And if you're not, hopefully you will soon, because we are gonna enjoy the day. I'm Megan from the GWP Homestead, and I need to find someone to boop us out. Bitsy said she'd boop us out. I'm Megan from the GWP Homestead. This is Bitsy, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye.